Hey guys, what is up? And let's talk about the 10 reasons why I like Facebook. And yes, I am not in my car doing this video. Crazy, huh? Okay, so let's jump right in. 10 reasons why I like the Facebook stock. Number one, the advertisement revenue that they get from their Facebook app and also their Instagram app, which are two of the largest social network apps out there, and they have advertisements on there, which is awesome. And I think soon they'll be able to eventually target each area or target the individual and advertise to them specifically, probably based on your past history clicks within their social media apps, and or what you hit the like button on, or what your friends kind of associate with. They'll start to target the region or the area or the person individually, as you could see by if you go on Amazon and you click new pillow, and then you go on Facebook and there's a new pillow. It's crazy technology. Okay, number two. That was a message that I got from my coworkers. Number two, it's a great way to keep communication. As in, when I was deployed in Afghanistan, I could use that Facebook messaging and Facebook chat with the video. Chatted with my families in the United States every day for free, just by downloading that app. Yes, you have to have an internet connection. Happily, we did over there. But got to talk to my family and see them face to face every day for free. Awesome. Number three, kind of going along the lines with number two, is you're able to connect with people. And I mean, like, you're able to share pictures, videos, memories, comments to maybe your aunt, uncle, maybe your grandpa and grandma, maybe your cousins who live across the United States. It's a great way to have a reunion for free. Instead of hopefully emailing pictures, they could just look on your profile, or you could just message them through Facebook. It's quite awesome. So, click to buy on Instagram. This is awesome. So, people follow other people on Instagram. This is number 4, by the way. Click to buy on Instagram. You see a person wearing cool clothes, cool shirt, cool dress, and they have an icon on that image to click to buy. You just click it to buy it. Pretty dang cool. If you don't know about it, go and research click to buy on Instagram. It is pretty rad. So number 5, kind of going back to number 2 and 3, but connecting with people and getting news. Not just from news stations or news people, but from actually people who are in that area, who are on the ground, who are experiencing it. Get the first person perspective. Get news from multiple different places, individuals, and come up with your own cohesive, intelligent outlook on what's going on in the news, not just from your local news channel or what you may get from the radio. Number 6, this company is growing. So I think they have like 54 billion in cash at the end of 2019. 54 billion. This is a pretty young company. Pretty young company. Awesome. What else? So hold on. So their worth, their market cap is basically $425 billion. This also was at the end of 2019. 425. Again, pretty young company, worth a lot. They've done some smart moves. So, number 8, Oculus. I have an Oculus. It's not connected to a computer, it's all wireless, and it's amazing. So, why do I have that? I think people are still trying to accept the VR, the virtual reality. It is amazing. First person experience. I have one. Heed my review. It is amazing. Along with that, they have number 9 and 10. So number 8's the Oculus. And so with number 9, I'm going to say this. With number 9, I'm going to say this. With everything that's going on in the environment right now and how they're going to release movies, it'd be awesome if movies were released and or made, which some are, for VR for a total of 360-degree experience. Awesome. So again, number 8 is the Oculus and the games they have, which are rad. Number 9 is the movies, the experience, the shows they could make or they could release to the Oculus, another revenue stream. Number 10, talking with NFL, MLB, NHL, other major sports to encompass, encapsulate, whatever word you want to use. It's early. It's before 6 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. To put together to have. So at the end of this video, there will be a video with the NFL about what they're doing with the VR systems, which is awesome. And I know Facebook has tried and is partnering with Major League Sports to put you on the sideline, to put you in a seat, to put you courtside, to put you ringside. Experience the people around you. Experience it firsthand, being 2 feet away. This is going to be a game changer, especially if everything goes on as it is right now in the economy. And they could sell these seats that normally go for $2,000. They could sell for $10 each to 20,000 people, making so much more than they could have sold that one seat for. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be the future, and I will buy subscriptions to sit on the 50-yard line of NFL games, to be on a helmet of an NFL player, to be on the shoulder of a coach. This is awesome. So that's my 10 reasons why I like Facebook. To recap really quickly: 1, the advertisement revenue from Facebook and Instagram. 2, a great way to communicate for free if you're doing video or chat across the world. You just need internet connection. Number 3, it's a good way to connect with people, to share pictures, to share movies, to share memories. Number 4, Instagram, click to buy. Number 5, connecting with people by getting the news from people who are there and from multiple sources. Number 6, their cash, $54+ billion in cash at the end of 2019. Number 7, their huge market cap for being such a young company, $425+ billion. Number 8, the Oculus and the games. Number 9, the movies and shows that are released to Oculus and what hopefully will come in the future. And number 10, the partnership with Major League Sports and or other events to experience the sports, the excitement firsthand on the sideline. That's my 10 reasons why I like Facebook. Hopefully you'll enjoy this video. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video after this that has the partnership with the NFL. Sorry for the long-winded video. Have a cup of coffee. Take care, guys. Bye.
The dream of virtual reality. Imagine yourself in the middle of the Super Bowl, seeing the game as your favorite athlete. The idea of walking in someone else's shoes. Science fiction has explored this dream for decades. But today, we are living it. The dream has become reality.
William Gibson, in his novel Neuromancer, defines virtual reality as a consensual hallucination.
So right now people are watching sports on a screen, but VR turns that screen into the world all around them.
what you can see in the stadium potentially could be what you see in your living room through a hologram.
This is NFL Next.
So I've been working in the field of virtual reality since the late 90s, and I've seen more technological change in the last 18 months than I've seen in the past 17 years before that combined. You can talk about fancy displays and resolution, but what's critical for the experience to feel real is your body moves and the scene updates as a function of your body. And when VR is done well, there's no technology. There's no gadgets. It's not about pixels or refresh rate. It's an experience. There's complete mental transportation. You forget that you're even wearing the helmet. You are just mentally transported somewhere else. I do believe fans will be able to put on the head-mounted display and have a highlight reel and get to experience play and feel what it's like to be someone else for a minute. We like to say the brain has not yet evolved to differentiate a compelling virtual reality experience from a physical one.
So there's something about your brain where even if everything is telling you and firing and saying this is not real, when you're in virtual reality and you have this sense of presence and being there, which is really hard to get on a normal flat media screen. By using VR, you can feel like you are that franchise manager in the Madden game, but for your real life teams, and you can project that to people all over the world. I think everyone ends up winning in that situation. One thing we do at Oculus is we do a lot of research into what types of games are going to be most fun in VR. When you have touch controls, you don't want to have to constantly be doing this and this, you'll get tired. Maybe the right football mechanism is you're a receiver. You don't have to do the running, but you look and then you have to actually reach out and catch in the right place. And then once in a while, you're the QB. You can't actually throw 55 passes a game. You can find the right mix where it's a lot of fun to give you that sense, realizing that we are not world-class athletes at home.
You know, you augment your viewing experience by just getting to live a play. But that's enough. I mean, VR feels really real. I don't know if you want to get hit. VR is very intense, and there's some things you want to do, and there's some things where you want to have that distance.
Soon this fantasy will be in households across the globe. Will it change the way people interact? The way people watch football? Will virtual reality change the world for the better?
One thing I'd love to see in the far future is to really give fans not just the ability to seem as if they were a player on the field, but to get full access to kind of every link in the chain. If you could actually beam that experience to people where you're sitting next to your favorite player, you look to your right and you see them, and you look ahead and the coach is there firing up the team, that's something that is less about the money of going to the game, but about creating that emotional connection in a deeper way that you can't normally get from watching that thing on a TV. The seat at the 50-yard line in the first or second row, that might go for around $1,000 a ticket. But what you could also do is sell that same seat for $10 a ticket to 100,000 people.
Being able to watch a game from virtual reality while sitting in your living room, I think the more isolated the fan is, the less enjoyable it is. You want to be able to socialize and look at your buddy and say, did you see that? Like, that's amazing. You want to be able to get up, move around.
You can create an avatar of your friend and they'll be in that experience with you, but it's their real voice and it's the real movement.
Could there come a time where you forget that you're in virtual reality or not? Maybe. I'm not a philosopher. We have to go a long way in terms of taking the technology out of the equation so that virtual reality is more like magic.
50 years from now, the fidelity of these systems is going to be to the point where you can't tell what's real and what's not.
We live in an ever-changing world. Technology changes daily. Virtual reality is set to explode onto the global marketplace. Where do you think it will go?